inside. Now, according to statistics, both in the UK and Europe, and I'm assuming it's probably the same in America roughly, 6 of the top 10 attacks, male on male, however they get there, is a big swinging right hand to the head, big lunging, swinging punch. So we're going to cover how to deal with that in the main on this section. Now the first thing that we're going to do is what we call a soft block. It's basically the only block I even bother teaching, and it looks so ridiculous, people don't believe it, but you can try it at home and test it for yourself. The most important thing is to have a 45-degree angle on everything, so that your arm is out at 45, your forearm's 45, your hand's 45, everything's 45 degrees. You know that from various players. So essentially, if you can stand like this, you can do it. Okay, so we just get people to stand like that. And it looks like nothing. And this is where normally I would make a joke if there's a lot of people here, if you can stand like this. Alright, so you stand like that. You're not going to do it because you're going to be the one hitting. Good. The hitter is just going to swing towards your head to practice it, and that's how you practice it. So slow motion first, without the block in place, you just swing towards the head, and that's what they're doing. So they're making sure that they would have connected with your head had your arm not been there. So you start with your arm out, and they just swing towards your head, and then harder, like you're trying to hit it, harder, harder again. Gets to the point, yeah, where it starts to hurt. This person, at the moment, feet are wrong, body's wrong, everything else is wrong, all we're doing is this bit. So you can then prove to yourself that this soft block, as we call it, works, because it starts to hurt your arm.
Yes, it does.
So you make sure that your training partner starts light and gradually builds up until they don't want it anymore. Then you know that your soft block is working. And the next stage for that, you keep the power low because it's going to hurt you more now, is you're going to move in with this. Because at the minute my footwork's been wrong, just slow motion to hit. My footwork's been wrong and we've still stopped the strike. Now, what you're going to do is move in. We recognise it takes a will of iron to dive in on somebody, but it's what you're going to have to do. Because sooner or later you've got to go in anyway. So now the next bit of practice on this, just to get this bit right before we cover anything that you do on the inside, is to start with your hands high. We'll show it very slow motion first. As the punch comes, you're going to dive in with your slow block. So you're just going to dive in. At the minute there's this gap, which is massive and far too big so you can see it. When you actually do it, the way I explain it is this: if you just have your arm out as if you're throwing a punch, thanks. This is far too far. Just move your arm so they can see me 1 sec. Stay there, please. This is about right. Okay? If you can get a cigarette paper between you, this is the way I explain it, you're too far away. That's how close you've got to get in it. But I'm going to be much further away for clarity for you at the minute. So when that comes, you're just going to step in on it. Shoot from the other side as well. So just start with your hands up, and when they punch, you just step in, knowing that this will take their arm out. This is going to come into play in a moment. Again, this gap is massive, so you can see what's going on. So you practice that a couple of times, and in. Then they gradually increase the power, and in.